Hey. Hey everybody, welcome to Druid's Table Live. I'm Dan.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Jacob, and this is Larry, and you guys are about to witness three nerdy friends chat all things tabletop.
News and reviews.
That's right, news and reviews.
And we have a new setup. We have switched to some different widgets and apps. So we are still multi-streaming to YouTube and Rumble, but I think I got some overlays here. Let us know how sound resounds in your ears. I got it with Jake. And we have a new setup. We are in studio together. I can almost touch Jake.
Almost. That's so close.
But this gives us a little more
I can
space.
throw something at you.
Yes. There we go. Jake.
They both thought I was going to actually throw it. That's
See that?
great.
It's real.
That's how real it is.
And then I'm really excited about something. I'm going to highlight Rex, our dear, dear friend here. Check this out. Oh, that's so cute. Awesome. We got the buttons and stuff.
We're getting there. We're almost
slowly evolving.
But before we go too crazy, I do think we need to.
Thank you.
No problem. It's
clink
and drink.
So far.
I think I should have
I guess you should. We didn't think about that.
That's all right.
Cheers the camera.
I did. That's what I did, yeah.
That's perfect.
I'm here for you people.
Awesome. Thank you, Rex. Rex hears and sees us. I'm very excited about this chat collection. I've been working all day today on this, so I'm really excited that we're
so exciting.
Functional. But real quick, actually.
Oh, yes.
We are going to start our most Druids tables now with our convention shout-outs because Jake and I are trying to hit as many as we can. Yeah, hey, Vertikai.
Yeah,
I am a little bit.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome. So, convention shout-outs. If you're in the Rochester area, which is where we are located, Rochester, New York. Thank you. Rochester, New York. Jacob and I, March 22nd and 23rd, we will, or 23rd and 24th.
Well,
yes, because my son's birthday is the 25th, so I can't be there then. The 23rd and 24th of March, we will be at SimCon, which is in the U of R, University of Rochester. Still setting up. They haven't gotten back to me yet, but
that's all right.
We'll get there. We are supposed to run
be clear,
games
you're going to be there 2 days. I'm going to be there one.
Yes.
Just the way things are working out. But
yep.
If you're in this area, you should go and hang out.
Love to see you.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive either. I think it's like $10 for the day.
Yeah.
$18 for the whole weekend, 3 days if you can do it.
Plenty of games to run.
And we might have a visitor coming. And what was I thinking? Then next would be the April one, right?
Yes.
Oh, April 7th,
yes.
I think. This is tentative. If you're in the local area, you know Millennium Games. I am working with AJ over there to set up. Jacob and I are going to run Orc Island takeover with goblins. Thank you. Sorry. No, it's Jacob. Orcs are never the bad guys.
Orcs are never the bad guys. Well,
anyways. Just a little naughty. But we're trying to set up where it'll be multiple parties assaulting the same island. Jacob and I at least will be running different parts of it. We're working that all out. It's going to be a big map there. So we're hoping to do that April 7th, Saturday. Sunday in the afternoon. I'll try to get this stuff out on social media. We haven't finalized everything Millennium Games, but I wanted it in people's heads in case you're in the area. And then, we've got a lot, sorry guys, but April 11th to the 13th? Yes?
12th to the 14th?
12th to the 14th. I should have double-checked this before we started. April 12th to the 14th is 𝓂𝓂𝓃𝓏 with DM Tales. Wes from DM Tales, it is at his church in the Jersey area. It's on Maple Ave, which I find hilarious.
I know. Michelle saw that and she was like, what?
Right. I can't remember what city it is right now. Palmyra, Jersey?
That sounds right.
Palmyra, New Jersey, I believe.
It's in Jersey. I'm thinking Jersey B. Come on. You walk the whole thing.
We would love to see a bunch of people come out and support Wes. He's got some great people coming.
Yeah. And Wes is good, too.
Yes.
Good dude.
Absolutely. So Jacob and I will be running games. Kristen will be there.
My son's running
that's
cool
right.
game there.
Yes.
There'll be a baby there. You want to hold a baby? You just show up and hold a baby.
Yes.
And
then...
he is super sweet. Kristen needs to be turned up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I will take care of that. Well, you tell people what you're doing later this year. Origins.
Yes. In June. I don't remember the dates because Jacob did not come prepared with those dates. But it is in June. Origins down in Ohio. It's like, they say it's like the second biggest one, but I'm going to be down there. I'm hoping to run 34 hours worth of games. I'm very excited.
Because you
about
get a discount if you do that.
Well, and I just like running
Yeah.
games. But if you're in that area, you guys should pop in. And my lovely bride, who is informing me that it is June 20th to the 23rd.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
So I really appreciate that. Ish.
Rex is teasing you in chat.
Nice. Dragon Ranger campaign. Yeah, I mean,
Go,
No.
Dragon Ranger.
no.
Well,
Awesome.
if we do that, we have to bring Mark back in.
We'd have to bring
For
Mark
the
back
Mega
in, for
Dragon.
Sure. Yeah, but
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And there's a couple on. There's that ShireCon. We haven't talked about it yet, but there's a lot coming down the pipeline. I'm hoping that was in
Yeah.
Connecticut. Yeah, sure.
I
Whatever.
don't remember.
We'll talk about
But
it.
yes, I remember you talking
Yeah.
about that. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that
Is
was.
there any that you are going to?
Ooh.
That you would like us to come visit and see? Let us
Or
know.
pay for us to come to Australia.
That would be great.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Right, Chris? I mean, my kids would love to go, but
Oh my gosh, it would be awesome.
I mean, I'd want to go fishing. But
There are big spiders, though.
if you're only there visiting,
Just some whitetails.
I know. Well, yes. Yeah, that was funny. I'm going out hunting for whitetails, and I have a group of Australians who are like, why are you hunting spiders? What are you talking about? I'm hunting deer. It was good. Inside
Spiders
jokes.
is as big as deer.
Yeah, that or they just call them whitetails. I don't know.
Sorry, guys. We got to mix up them. Let's keep going.
We'll get it situated. So, we are here specifically, though, to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? That's what we're talking. So,
Yeah.
first, we're going to talk about the good. Something that came out this week that we're very excited about. It is made by our...
See if Kristen sounds good.
Can
You hear me now?
Can you hear Kristen?
You hear me talk about spiders more?
I have one trapped in my desk in an old container right now. No need to hunt.
Nuh-uh.
Pictures.
I'll be dead. No.
Thank you, Katie.
Yes, thank you, Katie, and thank you, Michelle, for also mentioning it too. Awesome. But so we're here to talk about Eldamon. It is a product from Battlezoo Roll for Combat. I'm really excited about it. So to get started, if you haven't had a chance, part of Eldamon was played a little bit in our last live stream. We played with Mark and Steven from Roll for Combat.
Yes, such a privilege.
Oh, it was fun.
And a squirrel plays.
And a squirrel plays, can't forget, and
Scratch.
Scrat. And Adam, of course. I mean,
Gotta have
Adam's
Adam.
always there.
It was a great time. If you have not had a chance, go check it out.
Yes.
But he played one of the classes. So in this book called the Eldamon, it is out now. Go get it. If you buy it, you get the PDF right away.
Yep, I got the links in the description for Roll for Combat. Mark, his specific channel as well, he does. And then Battlezoo.com has Eldamon right on there.
Yeah, it's fantastic though. Especially if you're gonna play with kids.
Oh, hey! Steven's here.
Steven's here.
Hey, my brother.
What's happening, man? I've been pouring into the PDF, really trying to pull a lot out of it. There are 2 classes that are in it. You could be an Eldamon trainer, and you could be Elemental Avatar. So Mark played the Elemental Avatar over on that live stream. If you get a chance, check it out. So you got to showcase some of that. He played water.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was.
The
It was
imagery of the idea of like the surging tides in the water. It really kind of actually brought me back memory-wise, thinking about the mixture of like Pokemon Stadium. I don't know if you ever played that one. but
Absolutely.
the
Man.
surf would like fill the stadium.
Yes.
And just that idea is, I don't know. It's not
You gave me the N64
Yes.
visuals.
Oh yes, because those were the
Core
best.
memory.
It really is. And that was the one where you could put the adapter in and put your Game Boy game in and use your
Yes.
Pokemon.
So good.
Uh,
But we're not here to talk Pokemon.
no.
We have something better.
this is better.
This is Pokemon
Legit.
for Pathfinder 2nd edition. But not really. It's Eldamon, which is even more unique because it's not your typical Pokemon. Now, because they're actually more of in the world with you. What's really cool about Paizo is not Paizo, Roll for Combat, is they give you...
They have one of the
3
minds behind
That's
Paizo.
true. They give you 3 different variants, or 4, I don't remember now, I'm having a brain fart with it, but they give you different variants to use in your game. They could be like Pokemon, in a sense, where they're actively running around. Now, there's a lot of work on the GM to, how do they die, and all of that kind of thing, because the way they have them wrote right now...
Written.
There it is. Chris, thank you. Yes, it is Pal World TTRPG.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
you're right.
much
I'll
better.
pop that up. And Katie was saying Digimon is better. I want a quick side note, not because I totally derailed you.
No, you're good.
Sorry,
You're good.
my friend.
No, this is why we're here.
But I've been going through the PDF, having a glorious robot voice read it to me while I work, which is kind of fun.
Wait,
But
you actually have? Is it like nice?
I did pick a robot voice that's a British accent,
Oh,
so it
okay.
sounds classy.
Sorry.
With of course, like Mark's introduction in the beginning too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a great introduction.
Which I love that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
gosh. But the breakdown, as I was reading more, because they're trying to integrate it. I know their like general kind of thing was to take on the challenge of, can you make a game in Pathfinder and 5th edition for Pokemon? That kind of idea.
Yep.
And shouting out Digimon, of course, is my personal favorite. As others in the chat might agree, Digimon's best. Because you have a bond. It actually has Eldamon might... I mean, it can't be Digimon Season 3 because that was the greatest story ever. But it has a marriage of Pokemon and Digimon.
It does, absolutely.
Because Digimon was much more, you had a connection, and with the phasing in and out
Yes.
for Eldamon.
Yep.
I think if I remember right, there was like a merging option, right?
Yes.
Which effectively is the elemental
Avatar.
avatar, right?
Yeah.
Because because if an Eldamon see, I'm getting excited. Sorry, but if an Eldamon is infused with something or someone long enough,
Yep.
you
get
kind
the
of
powers
get
and stuff like
powers
that,
and
yeah.
stuff.
So you can actually
The world
obtain
building's
both
crazy.
sides of that, Digimon and Pokemon, with
Yeah.
this. Or Pal World, which is a
Or-
fun game.
yes.
If anybody has played it, it is pretty fun. I'm just glad they haven't been taken down yet. They are the champions. I'm surrounded by them.
Sorry, buddy.
No, you're good. Digimon plus Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, and then
Yeah,
add in some
basically,
Redwall
yeah.
with the Howl of the Wild book coming out.
That's
I mean,
true.
Just saying.
Awakened animals.
I'm just saying.
Jake just wants, what was it, a water-bending badger?
Water bending
Yay.
badger.
So,
Oh, that'd be
awakened
epic.
badger with Battlezoo's
Yeah.
elemental avatar.
I mean, I'm all about it. Shoot.
I mean, Mark did a water-bending dragon.
Yeah,
effectively,
what's the difference,
so
right?
Absolutely.
So, like I was saying, they give you different variants to kind of use these Eldamon. There is the phasing out, which is really cool.
Yeah, 𝗟𝓚𝓬𝓏 was just shooting
Yeah.
out.
You have this, like, your player phases out of the world temporarily as your Eldamon comes in to the material plane or the world you're in and does the battling for you. It kind of has that. That's the Pokemon feel in a way because
Yep.
because you're out of it. It's in doing the combat.
You're ready.
And so you get to gather all these, and I love it. They painted some pictures in here. I love the writing they do. And to step back a little bit, the organization of the book, I find to be well done. It's something that Battlezoo or Roll for Combat really tried to do is make their books organized. There's no doubt about it. But as you're reading, they're talking about stories. They're talking about your players like walking through a market, and you got a bunch of the Eldamon around you, and they're like teasing, talking to the other players, and talking to and it creates this interesting role play. And
Right.
at one point, I think I read that you could have up to 100 following you around, if you wanted to befriend
Right.
them all.
They go into such detail
Yeah.
on all the different ways you could do it and the different battles, 2v2. And I
Yes.
love how the way it's explained is like it's in world being
Yeah.
explained. That's what was really cool. It's like, well, most people do it this way, but it's not this style of fight is frowned upon.
Right.
That was so cool. And I was thinking something else while you were telling me that I really loved. Oh man, now I'm gonna blank out.
Well, while you think about it, I'll
Yeah.
tell you about. They even have like tables based on befriending them and finding
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They have stories are built because they talk about the original the world they built, which the name for whatever reason just popped out of my head. But
Oh.
Alecar, I believe it's
That
Alecar.
sounds right. I'll pull up the PDF.
Yeah, but in the world they built, where they're put, these Eldamon can fuse themselves into like areas and objects and items and people. So if an Eldamon is like infused in an area for long enough, it can start affecting the environment around it. So maybe there's a rock where your ice Eldamon, 𝗟𝓚𝓬𝓷, I believe it is. It's an ice, an ice weasel. It's really cool looking. I don't know if maybe you could bring it up
Is
too
that
at
in
some
the
point.
Elda-
It is.
The Elda Dex.
Yeah. Come on, that's so good though, right?
Say it again.
𝓂𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓵𝓪.
Chill it.
I don't remember what number it is.
Oh,
But-
it's by number. Let me search. Keep going. Carry
Yeah,
on,
so-
I'll look for it.
I don't think it's too far down, but if it infuses itself in the rock, the area around the rock could become icy or cold. So it kind of creates these really unique storytelling moments where, you know, if your character is looking for certain Eldamon, I almost said Pokemon. That's terrible. You know, if the player's character is looking for some kind of Eldamon that they want, you can create this whole storyline for it. You know, or you can keep it simple, but, you know, whatever. 𝓂𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓵𝓵. Sorry. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steven.
Or 𝓒𝓑𝓏𝓏𝓏. Gotta wear my glasses. But it's fantastic, and then it covers many different realms. I mean, you were talking with me, the different elements that they cover. There's metal, there's light, mind, music,
Yeah,
space,
that was really cool.
spirit, water, wood. So it's really fun to have. It's Pokemon, right? Because you have all the different elements, but it's not. It is its own thing, but it has that feeling. So then, for me, to what this translates to, and I get very excited about it, is with the children playing with kiddos. This my kids were very excited about. It captivated them. They scrolled through the Elda decks, and there's all these different Eldamon
I
that
got
are
Chillut. It is Chillut.
okay. Is it
Transition. Here we go.
nice? It's funny I pulled it up, but there's so many really unique looking creatures. The powers they get. Is it up?
Yep.
Yeah. So that I don't know why that one just stuck out to me right away. I really like that one. There's another one that kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's like electrified. That one was really cool. It's called Porcute. It's an electric porcupine Eldamon. You don't have to pull it up, if you don't want to. But there's
I'll see if I find
there's
it.
the 3 stages too. There's a pet form, then there's the battle form of the creature, and then there's the evolved form. It's just, I don't know.
Oh yeah, and that's what kind of made me think of Digimon too, because they don't stay in those forms necessarily, or they
Correct.
don't have to.
They don't have to, yeah.
They can transition back and forth, which I loved as, again, a Digimon fan. And the fact that they can talk, I love the idea of just throwing out the like weirdness in
Yeah.
Pokemon. Since it was a game first and then a show,
Yeah.
it gets weird with sentient creatures.
It does.
And they actually get into that in the book, and the idea that they're kind of Fae-like, really. So the idea behind the being okay with them battling, it's like they're living. They experience death is different. Shout out to 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓵𝓪. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but he loves his gnomes.
Yeah. But the idea was that they're just playing together.
Right.
You know, and they're even talking about like betting on the games and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
that's fun, right? I mean, and like you said, they talked about the 2v2 and 1v1 game, battles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like that,
Which gave me, and when, of course, the way they break it down and all the different rules, it really made me feel it felt like Pokemon there,
Right.
the old Game Boy games.
Yeah, exactly. So it is a product that if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out.
Yep.
Um,
Links in the description.
It's fantastic. Pick it up, read through it. There's so many cool things, and it's not just for kids. Obviously adults
Right,
can
yeah.
dive into it. They have it written so that you can just bring it into your current game that you have going on right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's 2 classes. There's the Eldamon trainer, and then there's the elemental avatar. Eldamon trainer. Come on.
Come on.
I don't think I need to explain that one, right? You gotta befriend them all, or however you wish to play your
Yes.
character.
Might as well. They're gonna do it with NPCs. You might as well make it part of the game.
I must capture all the NPCs, and now all the Eldamon.
All my pets.
All my pets.
But that is another beautiful thing, and in the book it breaks it down on. There's a lot of advice in the book too for
Yes.
how to meld it in a current campaign, how to start a fresh one.
Yep.
I haven't even gotten through it all yet, but it's
So can you have one player be the trainer of the other player that they play the
Oh, that would be
Eldamon?
unique. I mean,
Can you do that?
you could probably roleplay wise, sure.
yeah. I mean, you would
why not?
effectively do
But-
the elemental avatar
Interesting, yeah.
and then reflavor it. But technically, how it's built is you have the build of the class Eldamon trainer is to utilize the different Eldamon and pair them up against. It's the whole. What do I want to say? The different nature, the different elements.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word. The different elements and pairing them up, but it's really by Raw. Wow, we're already doing this Raw and homebrew. We've already. Sorry, Steven.
I mean, he is saying there are rules to play an Eldamon. I don't know how I missed that.
Oh, I probably.
Are you kidding
I haven't
me?
gotten to that yet.
Maybe I just didn't get that far. I don't know. I must have missed. Now I feel like a failure.
Now I'm
That
excited.
would be
Thank
fun.
you.
Well,
I
I got-
imagine like
go
our
ahead.
kids playing, and like
Yeah.
our oldest can play like the trainer, and then the younger ones can play the little Eldamon.
That's
a
true.
really good idea.
Because I got
That
stuck.
would be so much fun.
I got stuck mentally on just normal, bringing this into my current games.
Mm-hmm.
How do I introduce it and stuff? And I already, because I have some homebrewed campaigns that I'm like, they're gonna fit in well with the survival feel. They all of a sudden discover there's Eldamon on this island, and I'm very excited about it. So I don't even think I got to the point of playing as an Eldamon, but that is
That would be a lot of
fantastic.
fun.
But they do. I mean, they make character creation very easy using these classes. They literally on page 10 to 11 and a little bit into 12.
I got Porkia.
Oh yeah,
can't
you have
remember his
the. Oh yeah, that is
He's
so
pretty
awesome.
cool.
I love that. There's just. I mean, that's the thing. It's cool is that the art, the designs.
Yeah.
You know, they have the natural feel of the creature they're designed off of, but then they add in the element fusion, and it just is. I love every ounce of it. Glancing through the book over and over again, I'm really excited to pour it in. They're also going to have a Foundry.
Clearly, we've missed some. I can't believe I missed the Eldamon.
I know.
I
Now
gotta
I'm like,
and
gotta go
look
back.
now.
Go back and read it again. I did not read the whole thing. Obviously, there's a lot to pour into.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is it is a lot, but it also can be simple. So don't be overwhelmed by saying there's
Right.
a lot.
Oh, that was the one thing I was going to say earlier. Is that there's so many tables, and not in a. I don't say that in a negative way. It's like it's beautiful tables for rolling, for discovering wild Eldamon. And
Simplifies everything.
It really does, and it can introduce that randomness to the story.
Oh.
Personality types.
Mason said that his favorite is the 𝑹𝒐𝒻𝑄𝑒.
Oh, all right. I'll find it,
pull
Mason.
that one
In
up.
a sec.
The clear winner is the Force Elemental T-Rex. Nice. I wonder if that's the 𝑹𝒐𝒻𝑄𝑒. My kid, like I said, my kids have been pouring through all the Eldamon, picking out the ones they love the most. Yeah, Mason's right. See, Chris and Mason.
Yeah,
I gotta
they
get
know.
that. They gotta play together again. You know? Maybe we need to do an Eldamon one shot with them. But they, like I was saying, they really have it broken down nicely. Page 10 and 11, where it says character creation step by step. You choose your class, and then step 2, you choose for your elemental avatar. You choose your element. Going back to being organized, it's just nice. It just breaks it down very nice. They talk about finding your powers, which is really kind of fun. If you're an elemental avatar, you have all the first level powers of your elements: active, reactive, and refresh. So I don't want to over explain what all of those are, because you should go get the product
Yeah.
and check it out.
Pick it up.
If you guys want, well, never mind. If you
It's-
want more, you tell us.
Yeah.
And we'll make more.
Right. Well, and I wanted to shout out that they have Foundry. You
Yeah.
can purchase the whole thing for Foundry, PDF, hardcover, which I just thought, I love having the Foundry. Thank you, Stephen, for having that on there, because that's what we
I mean,
use.
that's-
We
I
snag
run-
it right up.
Yeah. Makes it really easy.
I was going to see. We were just talking off camera. I want to go see if our local game store is carrying
We
it.
need
They
to go
might
pester
not.
them.
I know. I want to pester them, because I'd love to buy it from the game store too,
Right.
just to give them a
Well,
little.
yeah, we should get them hooked up.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
But and then for the Eldamon trainer, at step 2, you choose 3 starting Eldamon from the common Eldamon. So you automatically start with 3, which is cool. Well, obviously, and what I would do at my table, for all you people who play under me, is I would probably have you role play how you got those 3, or at least give me a little short story. The hardcover won't be out till summer, so we have time to talk.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
we have time
Steven.
to talk to our local game store and see if we can get them situated. But you start out with 3. I would probably have them be like, "Hey, tell me how you befriended these 3," so now you have that role play that started.
Of course, Professor just says, "Here you go."
Well,
Here's
you could just do it that way, right?
I got
Professor
Who'd you get all
Elm.
No, it's Professor Maple.
Professor
Professor
Maple.
Maple. That's good. It's an inside joke. Those in the know.
It's okay. It'll work. I mean, yeah.
That's true. That's really bad. I forgot they're all named after trees. Professor Oak is just Professor Oak. Elm's okay.
Come on.
He's fine.
I love all the creatures that they created. They're so unique
They
and
are
so
so
colorful and so fun,
Absolutely.
and
The art, yeah, the art
I
is
just know
great.
that all of our kids and me, because I am Pokemon, like, love it. So, but I just look at it and I'm just so excited to choose.
Yes.
I just got to plug my laptop in. Hold on.
Oh,
no way.
let me know if you need help. Yeah, it's great. And pick it up. What do we got?
I was looking at the Rex Spell.
Oh, yes. The Rex Bell is cool. Kristen can see my stuff over here. I think, because I don't want to spoil too much more for it. You
Did
gotta.
you see what Chris said?
No, wait. What is he doing? 3? Here, I'll pop it up. Let's see. What
Okay,
we got
guys,
here.
new concept. My character is 3 Eldamon in a trench coat. Phasing out is what happens when one jumps out into battle.
I love it.
That's actually would be a lot of fun.
You want to see my Eldamon?
So one of the tables that stuck out to me that I really liked, because you think of Eldamon, you're like, oh, they're all going to be the same. They have a table that's about Eldamon features. So you roll a percentage die, and it could be standard, bigger, smaller, different eye colors, just 2 different eye colors. They have, grayscale, shifting colors, sparkly. I don't know. I like that. Because no, they're not the
It was
same.
awesome.
Yeah,
Those tables
yeah.
are awesome.
So just to highlight the table one more time. I know we got to...
No, you're good. We're very excited about it. I really want to pick up the hardcover for my eldest son,
Yeah,
because I think
for sure.
the other thing is looking for ways to get kids to read too. This could be a really good way to start doing that.
Well, then you put
Get
our
them
sons
excited about
together
that.
with that book.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome. Well, that was the good.
That was the good.
So now we're going to move to the bad.
The bad. Bad news. Start with good news first,
Right,
always,
I
right?
guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We did.
We did.
But yes, the bad news, I don't know if you guys are keeping up on it with Evil Genius Games, who created Everyday Heroes.
Yeah,
Which I didn't grab. Yeah, you got the book
To
with
be
you.
honest with you, I loved.
Yeah, I did too.
I enjoyed it. We ran it on the channel a couple times.
Yeah,
We've
there's a
played
couple
around with it.
shows.
I had a lot of fun with it, so I'm very sad.
We did January Jaunt, if
Yep.
you want to check it out on our channel, and that was an anime style, anime high school students
Yep.
fighting demons with using Everyday Heroes, and then the other one was I can't remember what month it was, but
They would like to see a turtle from Eldamon.
I'm sorry, yeah, okay.
But you want to work on that while I'll chat
Sure.
about this as
Go
a little
ahead.
bit. So
I was just impressed with the different things we could do with Everyday Heroes.
right, because there's a ton of options in here for like modern day. It is based off of 5th edition, which is good and bad.
What's the turtle's name? Chat.
I don't know.
Which one do you want to see?
Chris, help us! Because I don't remember the turtle. I do remember seeing it, but it was really cool. But it's about creating your everyday hero, your Rambo, your stuff like that. And this is one of their products. They have other products which are good too, and they also had Foundry modules and stuff like that. So I was hopeful. I mean, we very much enjoyed.
It was pretty good in Foundry.
Yeah.
They had it pretty well set
That's
up.
even better than 5th edition, I thought.
Yeah, not
No,
terribly
Dragon
hard.
Drop. It was really
Oh,
well.
I was gonna say not terribly hard to be 5th edition, and until
well,
recently
they've gotten better.
Until
The newest-
recently,
yeah.
they have. I'm surprised too because I know they were pushing the D&D Beyond.
Hi, Wes.
Hey, Wes.
Welcome, Wes.
We shouted out 𝓂𝓂𝓏𝓏.
We
DM
did.
Tales in the
Go
chat.
to Ecclesiacon.
Bleep.
But yeah, so this is one of their products. I also kickstarted a while back their Pacific Rim because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have
Yes.
the robots, the kaiju, all that kind of stuff, and buy that.
Yes.
And then I hear and Steven starts talking about them crashing,
Yeah.
and that's the bad part.
Yes.
Because
Check-
they have a good product.
Yep.
They have a good thing going.
They did.
And the bad news is that they're crashing. They're a whole bunch of layoffs.
We're still excited about.
I'm excited
yeah.
about the product.
So shout out to Roll for Combat. They had a great stream
They did, yeah.
on Wednesday, and then there was a stream. I can't remember how many streams back where Steven was mentioning the trouble, but it's been in the news. They were having some trouble with Netflix because one of the big things they had gotten was the rights to Rebel Moon, to make a game based on the setting of Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. But then I'm making a long story short. Again, highly recommend the Roll for Combat stream where they break down. And then remind me, where's the article? I read through the whole article. It was
the one I did
fascinating.
send you. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Jake will pull that article up in a second. I can't remember it off
Grab it
the
right now.
top of my head. But this article is really good, breaks it down, and
It was from N-World.
N-World.
Yep.
Okay. N-World did a great article on it, really hitting the timeline and everything. But they showed some stuff at a convention or something about Rebel Moon, and that was in breach of contract. Again, I'm summarizing a lot. N-World, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. That was in breach of contract, and so Netflix pulled out of the deal. They got into a lawsuit. It got settled. They didn't get as much as Rolf Comment.
Wow.
I was looking at it at his chat.
Slip up.
No, Egg, Evil Genius Games didn't get what they were expecting.
He did find the turtle, by the way.
Oh, gotcha.
Rex did. Or, I'm sorry. No, Chris did. 𝓂𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓪𝓏.
Okay, I'll work on that a little bit.
But yeah.
So they ended up going from claiming 25 to 30 employees.
Yeah.
Down now to 6, and it's just really hurt their reputation. There's a lot of social media interaction.
Yeah, I saw some drama. I tried to stay
There was,
out of it
I
a
know,
bit.
we don't get on social media too much, but there was a lot of social media interactions that were not good publicity. Again, check out the N-World article because it really gives as much on both sides as possible.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah,
They, you know, they talked to a lot of people involved in it, but I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it doesn't seem good. Again, we're not going too much into the drama. We're just really bummed because we loved Everyday Heroes so much. We're not bringing us out of the cloud? We're not huge 5th edition fans generally. And Everyday Heroes was was a nice twist on it.
Well, yeah, it was smooth. It was
played
well
great.
done, and it captured the 5th edition things I liked, but was fleshed out enough that it didn't feel like as a GM that I was left. How should I handle this? They covered a lot of things well, hacking and just it was all there, which was nice.
Yeah, it felt like exactly what it was trying to be, a modern,
is pretty thick.
5th edition.
I mean, it's nice, and like I said, they give a lot of player options. They do a good job at capturing the modern feel, like I think that's what you were about to say.
Yep. So it's I recommend it with Roll for Combat stream where they talked about it because they did a great discussion on why these things can happen and the business end of things. It looked like simplifying again a very long story. They were trying to grow beyond their capabilities because, I mean, even us, our tiny operation. When I was hearing their numbers, they had like $1.5 million.
Yeah.
But to have 30 full-time jobs,
how do you do that?
Insane to me.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they may have tried to grow too fast.
Absolutely, Chris.
Yes, you're right, Chris.
1,000% agree with that. He said that it gives introducing people to TTRPG. Oh,
yes.
Did you highlight it?
Yep, I did.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I also see Wes's thing. Maybe Wes. I mean, honestly, Wes, I'll bring the book with me. You can pour through it, like take a little look. I was actually pretty impressed overall. So
yeah, it's a bummer with the Kickstarters though we were talking about because now it's like a lot of people are kind of out of luck at this point.
Well,
Not exactly
I think they're still sending product.
Right.
I think. I'm just a little bummed, but maybe they'll bounce back.
Maybe
right?
they'll bounce back.
It's just the bad part is they don't know how to do business, I guess.
Yeah, it was interesting. It did seem like there's some interest in some I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm speculating off of like third-party information from, but what it seemed like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. We would love to see them bounce back because we love their product.
Well, and I like third-party groups.
Yeah,
Obviously,
100%.
You just highlighted Battlezoo Eldamon,
Right. Well, that's what
especially ones that do a good job.
Right.
Like this was a great product, so I was really excited to see more out of them.
Yep.
And
we were so because March of the Mechs is just beginning. Shout out to Interplanar Crossroads. We already recorded the chats for the next March of the Mechs, and I was thinking, man, if we had the Pacific Rim stuff, we could do some. We still could.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting too down. I feel very down about it.
Yeah, here I'm like, they can bounce back.
I know. I'm kind of feeling like they can bounce back. It's like,
I will see.
I know, but business is business. I mean, it is what it is. So.
Well,
Yep.
sometimes you gotta strip things down to build it back up properly. Like maybe it wasn't, good base.
Learn from failures. The best way
Build
to
up.
learn. Yeah.
I know. I'm just concerned about, how well it's handled in the TTRPG world. You start firing people and dropping like that, you'll just get kicked out.
It is a very small world, like from a business side. It's a pretty small world.
Yeah.
So
Let's see what happens.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the product's out. This product's out. The Foundry module is
pick
out
it up.
there, and it's pretty good. You can
the
still run
Foundry
it and
module
play
is
it.
great.
Doesn't mean you can't play it anymore. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a good point.
I even brought the DM stream just to kind of,
Oh,
just to kind of
nice.
showcase a little bit.
They got some good stuff.
I had a lot of fun with this, and the concepts that are in there that you could, the campaigns that you could make, I felt like would have been a lot of fun.
And I both ran it, and as a player, we've kind of already said it, but it very much it felt like 5e. Like if you knew 5e, you could just pick it up and play it, but it felt different.
Right. And if you
They
don't know
did
5e,
enough.
it's all right there. You don't need to know 5th
Yeah.
edition. You don't need to have.
It's very
anything.
easy for me to pick
It's
up and run.
Self-contained
Yep.
game.
So,
But
yep.
so that's the bad.
It's probably
a good game, but
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the company. We are.
Yes, I
'cause
know. This is we're a tiny company, sort of, and
know.
I feel the pain of it, but also like, oh,
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
Now
in
our
a
name's
way,
on it. We
you
ran
know?
games in it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
Ah!
No, yes, but we're just bummed. That's why it's the bad. It's because we're bummed. We really enjoyed it. Thank you to Roll for Combat for
They had ribbons in their
continuing.
books.
What's that? Wait, what?
Their books came with ribbons. Bookmarks.
Jake loves his
I
ribbons.
love the ribbons. But in all seriousness, that is the bad.
Yeah,
I think it's time to move to the ugly.
the ugly.
You know what I think is ugly? Deity's dying.
Deity's dying.
𝓼𝓼𝓼𝓼. I know it's my opinion, but I think she's ugly.
Adam is Lisette. So, oh wait, I gotta let's switch this.
So our
up
next
here.
topic, we're going to talk about the God's Reign prophecies from Pathfinder 2nd Edition. First of all, I know I say every single time, I love what they're doing.
I do too. Yes.
The Steven, everybody I've talked to, if Steven or Mark, whoever's there for Roll for Combat, everybody I've talked to loves the ribbons. The bookmarks are nice. They're yes, ribbons. I'll pay.
That's so good.
I'll pay another $1.
Like that.
𝓼𝓼 needs like colorful ones.
Oh
though,
yeah,
like
multiple
purple
pretty
and
ribbons.
turquoise.
Especially, honestly though, especially a book like Eldamon. Now we're getting derailed.
Sorry.
Thank you. No, I love it. But a book like Eldamon, having multiple pages to flip to because of the multiple Eldamon and stuff. I love my ribbons. Thank you, Wes.
It's so funny.
But that's true. Multiple colors. Just saying.
Just like,
Just saying.
And see, I'm over here thinking like, how much
the
does
cost
it?
of
What is
that?
the cost to add
It's
those?
custom.
It's got to be ridiculous for.
I mean, he said it's not. They are very easy to add to any book.
He means. Okay, all right, that's not terrible.
And then you upsell another $1.
There you go. Boom.
I know the new Savage World books have 3.
Do they
ribbons.
really?
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Wow.
I should bring
This
it.
is such a nerd conversation.
Yes,
Keep
but
going.
it is-
I'm very
it is
happy.
So, listen, because you got to flip back and forth, especially during like character creation and stuff like that.
Yes, it's
You
true.
got a lot of flipping you got to do.
I agree.
And if you just ribbon, and then in your head you start color coding, and
You
it's 3
color
different
code.
colors. Boom. I'm sorry. Now I'm getting nerdy.
I love it. I think it's a great
It's
idea.
getting hot.
That's some fonts. Wes is all about it too. Oh,
Guys, if you haven't gone to DM Tales, he has some of the best reviews of books. Every bit of it. And there's some good ASMR in there too. And
There
he's
is,
like,
always.
thank you, Wes. I
Yeah.
love your reviews.
Lady Hawk. They make a book look purty. Yeah, all about the purty. Put the lipstick on it.
Anyways, we
so-
were talking about gods dying.
They're not real.
It's true.
Ribbons are real.
But I am, as we said last time we were on, I'm stressed about it. And now my fan fiction of 𝓂𝓏𝓃𝓵𝓏 dying in a drunken stupor has proved unsurprisingly false.
Did you have a chance to read The God's Reign of 𝓂𝓏𝓃𝓵𝓏?
Wait. Oh, no.
No.
I didn't read the whole thing. I
That's
just saw
okay.
that he was flagged.
No, yeah, he's flagged safe for
Yeah.
for now. But it's
I'll pull up the
interesting.
image.
It's interesting reading about it because it's like they go on talking about 𝓂𝓏𝓃𝓵𝓏 being like a fake deity, and he only gets his powers because he spread this embellished story. I'm paraphrasing. It's much better written, but
I'll have to check
he
it
was
out.
like made a deity because he went to bars and spread his heroic story so much that people started kind of worshiping him. So it was really interesting.
So, but he really did complete the
Starstone.
star thing. Yeah. Okay, but he did.
I mean,
Well,
Or is he just telling these
I
stories so
mean,
he's not actually? Like,
that's up to debate, I guess, at this point.
you know,
I mean,
playing
if you-
in first edition.
If
Yes,
you talk
he
to the
did.
Chads of Kate and Callion,
Chads.
they may tell you a different story, but
I don't know why I've never thought of that. Now,
Why'd you say he was safe for now? What does that
well,
mean?
I mean,
is that...
Paizo could be like in a year, be like, you know, we're gonna
Yeah,
kill
we're
another
gonna kill
one.
another. Okay.
That's it.
I didn't know
yeah.
if there was like a surprise, another.
Well, you
one.
never know, right?
You never
That's
know.
true.
I'm
just
That's
saying.
true. 2 for 1.
and
So-
then I don't know if Adam's in the chat tonight.
I
But,
haven't seen him yet.
Sorry, I was gonna say my fan fiction, which was I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I thought it was funny. And Adam's legit thought on 𝓑𝓽𝓵𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓃𝓫. He's very sad
Yeah.
because we do know. Explain again too. We do know that 𝓼𝓼
is stepping up.
is going to be stepping up, and Adam had a great thought that okay, if it's an evil deity stepping up to the top 20, so it's the top 20 deities. That 𝓑𝓼𝓵, it would be a great replacement.
Right.
Yeah, an evil.
And now I'm more scared because I was like Adam's talking, you know, and made sense. Yeah, that sounds good.
Keep
there,
the balance.
There was talk
Keep
I
the
saw.
balance.
I saw people talking about 𝓼𝓼 actually assassinating the deity. I'm not sure. I might have missed something.
Interesting.
There's a lot of text here to pour through, and I run a lot of games, so I can't always pour through this text.
Yo,
but now I get to find a glorious, beautiful British voice to read to me. I guess I'm going to look into this.
Yeah,
But
apps.
do you have the image up of the safe deities?
I'm working on it. It's too many files. Keep going.
Well, the ugly part is there is
There it
going
is.
to be a deity dying. It is exciting. It is going to be. I think it's going to drive a really fun story. I really hope it's not 𝑟ci. I'm still sticking with that.
I'm hoping it's not 𝑟ci either.
I know,
We need Sarah
I
to
have a
live.
very important
live.
character who needs her.
but it also could draw some really cool story, right?
That's
I
true.
mean,
It could, it
lost
could.
powers and stuff. I am excited to see how they handle it. I'm sure somebody knows a lot more information than we know, but 𝓑𝓼𝓵 was the last one Mark saved, and
Yep.
I don't exactly remember Adam's angle on it, but he was like, oh, it has to be her because it has something to do with like 𝓼𝓼 stepping back up. Because it is curious what the balance is going to be. I know we mentioned it last time, but for the next few Druid's table, we're going to be talking about the ones who are marked safe.
Sorry, guys. It's not letting me pull it up. Hold
No,
on.
you're good, man. But if you haven't had a chance, they're called God's Reign Prophecies. They're over on. They've released 4 parts. They released them on Wednesday. They are fun to read through. They're really cool little story. Whether they're true or not, you're not sure. And if I remember correctly, they're being discovered by a researcher of Pharasma. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat. And I consume a lot of stuff. But Kate and Callion safe. 𝓑𝓼𝓵 is safe. I'm excited Kate and Callion's safe. I love Kate and Callion. I like the idea that he's just a normal dude who's has risen to deity status. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what... I already did that, DM Tales. Actually, Michelle and I worked on this world called 𝓭𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓪 that one day I'm hoping to introduce to the whole world. But it's also fun to see how Paizo handles full canon stuff. And so we'll see who's safe next. We have generally, I believe it's 𝖖𝑂𝐻𝐷𝐷 that 𝓼𝓼 will shank, paving the way for the return of
Vertigai still
Eridan.
pushing that because they
I
haven't
mean,
had enough trouble. with
That would be
Eridan.
really interesting, for sure.
Legit, I think it would be
I mean,
awesome.
that would be, story-wise, would be really cool. I love that you call it shank. But I don't know, I'm just excited to see how the story plays out. And I like that
There we go.
they're giving all these like little tidbits of information about the deities and stuff like that, making you really think through how they're coming and going. You know,
Yep.
because one thing about the Galarian world is the
Sorry, it's
deities.
not the high res guys, but
You're good. The deities don't play a lot of direct hand into people's lives. Obviously, they grant powers and all of that kind of stuff, but it's not like they're typically coming down and just battling or doing things alongside your players and stuff. Typically, obviously, if you want your world to be like that, you do it because that's the whole point in TTRPG. But in the official Pathfinder Society stuff like that. You don't see that much at all. But I'm wondering, with the War of Immortal books coming out, if there's going to be a little bit more of that. Like, what are you going to see more of or less of? And then you mix it with Howl of the Wild, which we did a Druid.
Have you noticed he's excited?
I want that one so bad.
Check out our Druid Stable video.
Because I want to play a water-bending badger with Eldamon.
While gods are dying at my feet.
I want to kill the gods with my water-bending badger. But yeah, but that's the ugly. Killing deities.
Yep.
I am curious for you people who are listening. I want the Minotaur. Yes, and the Centaur. Absolutely. Since I know nothing of Pathfinder lore, it's awesome to sit here and think, wow, these folks are nerds.
Thank you, Wes.
I mean, we freaked out about ribbons together, Wes.
Yeah.
How much nerdier can you get? Ribbons in a TTRPG book. But for real, it is a lot of fun to just think, tinfoil hat, these thoughts about, I want a turtle. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I'll work on that image in closing. Hold on.
Oh, man,
guys
these are demanding people in our chat. Are you
demanding.
kidding me? No, just kidding. We love you guys. Keep demanding. It's fun for us.
I mean, shout out to Roll for Combat getting the art that they did.
It's gorgeous art. I mean, it is
makes you wanna
absolutely.
play.
Super creative.
So, in review of the entire day, check out Battlezoo Eldamon. It's called Roll for Combat's Eldamon, Battlezoo Eldamon. Check out their website. We do have the links below. Freaking awesome product. They are fantastic people.
Yes.
They're my favorite third-party content. Period. For Pathfinder.
Agreed.
I mean, it
Yeah,
is
especially for Pathfinder.
balanced,
Yeah.
well done, pretty, organized, fun to consume. Every book I've read of theirs so far, PDF,
Oh,
whatever,
now I'm going
has been enjoyable. What?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Then, if you get a chance, let's see. In fairness, they never stated that only one would die either. Oh, interesting.
So there might be a 2-for-1.
Sorry,
Well,
guys. I don't know why.
wouldn't that
popped
be
up.
crazy? That would be ugly, though. That would be really ugly.
That would be really
That
rough.
would be. Ooh. I don't know. I am curious, and sadly, I wasn't part of Pathfinder. Wasn't really my lore interest. To me, when I was first getting into tabletop RPG, I felt it was too overwhelming for me at the time. So I don't know how Eridan's death truly affected the world. I should go back and research that. I know that some people are out there know. Now we're bouncing all over the place. It's great.
Yeah, and I'm a mess. Carry on.
No, you're good.
Here we go.
But going back to the day, what we've covered here so far,
Yeah.
Eldamon, go check it out. It's awesome. Links in the description below.
I'm getting Tall Turtle in a second. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
And if you haven't had a chance, go check out Evil Genius's products. They are pretty cool.
Check out that article. Check out Roll for Combat's
the
stream on
article,
it
yes,
because
yeah.
it really is fascinating. Good learning experience.
Absolutely.
They had Val from Corkboards and Curiosities, and she's so wonderful as a guest.
Yes.
And, it's great.
Absolutely.
Great conversation.
Absolutely, yeah. I definitely giggled quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
DM
go,
Tales,
guys.
for sure. Starfinder and Pathfinder lore always has captivated me. It's
Yes.
a lot to dive into, but once you start getting into, like, I read one of the Starfinder stuff, and I was like, this is exciting. Like, just how they have it written and what's coming together, and the lore was a lot of fun. Do you have Tawdle up there? Tawdle?
It's
Awesome.
Tall Turtle.
Tawdle. That's fantastic.
I mean, one of his forms. We don't want to spoil too much.
No, we can't spoil too much. I love it. There you go. There's another product owner, right? Go get it, girl.
Go get it.
Play with your kiddos.
Sorry, Austin. That's his wife in the chat.
Yeah, Chris, there is so much. It is kind of easy to learn and remember. It is a lot, but it's enjoyable. So,
Yeah.
guys, probably a tall wordle.
Tall Wordle.
Sure. It's too close to War Turtle.
War Turtle.
I know, you just hear it.
It's so good, though.
Awesome. And then, obviously, check out the God's Reign Prophecies. If you really want to learn some lore about Pathfinder, they are kind of fun to read. They're not that long. And it's kind of cool just to see who's going to die, right?
I'm legitimately concerned because 2 shout-outs to finish off. Of course, we are currently, well, I haven't gotten into it yet, Jacob is running our West March Kingmaker campaign.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's begun
So fun.
already, listed the heroes and mercenaries. We need some more settlers,
We
so
do, yeah.
come in, join. Some NPCs are going to pop up, run by yours truly, and of course he does everybody else. My son was asking, so who's Uncle Jacob playing? I was like, everybody else.
I should bring your son into the Foundry and show him.
Oh my gosh.
Just
you'd
like
love it.
start scrolling all of the NPCs.
Yes. And then the other shout, because we are concerned about Sarah and Ray, is because we are running an adventure by vote in our Discord. So our supporters are voting on what happens next. So it's a play-by-post adventure, and we are creating some content out of it. Been doing costume and makeup testing. This is a
It's legit.
pretty big production. We have a full
Just got our
orc.
next
We've got
round
an
of
asmer.
costume pieces.
We could always
So-
cry over Saren, right? That'd be kind of
That's,
fun.
I mean, it's
I mean-
legit. We'll make it part of the
Yeah.
the game. But
I can force tears.
Onions and
she's
knives.
already done it. Someday we did shoot another video, Outlaws, but it's in
Oh,
post-production right
yes.
now, indefinitely. But
Not indefinitely. I cried
Time.
many tears for that.
She did. It's
and
beautiful.
It is
will be
we just
great.
need to do ADR. But
Krug forever.
Krug forever, Craig. So, for the inside jokes, our supporters are getting to see the behind the scenes of our tests and everything, of makeup, and we're going to be hopefully coming out with that April, May. We got a little delayed because we are coming to the end of our 5-year campaign in Open Legend. Bomb Squad, we will be shooting the final session in 2 weeks, and the rest of the episodes will be coming out.
That's crazy.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be weird to
Check out the
not
Brick Memories.
play.
We're starting to release them as their own playlist.
Yeah, there's some
Yes.
really good ones coming up.
really good.
I love what Chris just said. If Saren Ray dies, my domain changes to water and I summon it to my eyeballs.
And then you become an elemental avatar of water.
Oh, there it is.
Dun, dun.
There it is. Victory.
Done.
Starvite audio logs, yes. Check those out. Thank you,
Yes.
Empress Mezzo,
If
for
you
being a part of that.
Oh man, right now they're really like happier sounding, but they get intense. Like if you like intense sci-fi drama, scary.
Listen, there was one I listened to and I legit cried.
I cried too.
And
Same
my
one.
hair stood up. I was just talking about it is so good.
It's so good.
I almost had to shut it off.
March 6th, I think, is when one of my personal favorites is going to come out. It's really intense.
Yes.
You
guys should
can't
really.
remember. Yeah,
check it
there's
out,
some good
though.
ones coming.
So
And-
if you're hearing and you're like, well, what, you know, like it starts off gentle and then it gets really intense.
I mean, there is a pretty scary scream on the first
Yeah,
one.
that's the first one. Even
But
my
you're right, yeah, because there's a happy one. Now, we did skip over Memory 2, if you've noticed, because the players haven't even heard that one yet. So we only are releasing ones as they unlock them in the game, which we're coming to the end, and as they're released in the Bomb Squad episodes, I will put them into the playlist in the proper order. So
Yeah, I
we
called
will-
Dan. I was like,
I panicked
babe,
too.
Yeah, you texted
there's no 2. Why does it say 3?
Listen,
I did. It's like,
you don't know how long Ryan and I talked about how are we going to order these, how are we going to number them, and nobody's going to be happy with what we decide. But this is what we decided. So just wait and see for those bonus. And then we have some bonus ones that we haven't even recorded yet that we're also going to do after the campaign's done. So
Can
they'll be
Austin and I
popping
be
in.
in them?
Maybe.
That's fantastic.
Austin's a little salty.
So-
it's fine.
Join the Patreon. Check us out. You get to play Kingmaker with us. You get to be part of the adventure by vote. You get inside pictures, information. If there's a tier where I make maps for people for digital. Just hang out with us. I think we're cool people. I think I'm cool. I'm just kidding.
We'll talk
have
about
memes
book
and
ribbons. We
stuff.
have memes. We do have
I love
We
memes.
do have some great memes, actually. All the salt.
All the salt. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Awesome.
I think that's
That's
it.
it. That was the good, the
Yeah.
bad, and the ugly.
And there will probably be a lot more. That's why we play the games, right?
More ugly?
More of all of it.
All of it.
All of
You
it.
need a good balance. That's
Yeah,
what
if you
I'm
don't
saying.
have the bad and the ugly, the
Gotta
good
have some
is in the
TPKs in
sweet.
there.
Yeah, gotta. TPKs, player characters, not the players. Right, Jake?
Right, Chris?
Chris. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat, for hanging out. This has been another fantastical chat on Druid's Table. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals, our Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you also gain access to bonus content, our Kingmaker campaign, behind-the-scenes content, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we have playing in the background, which is too loud now. Sorry, guys. And check the links in the description for Battlezoo.com, Roll for Combat. I don't know if I got to put the Everyday Heroes link in there. Yeah. Pick up Everyday Heroes. And
you can still play it.
You can still play it. Yes, not everything is over. I'm the pessimist, if you can't tell. So that's why I keep these two with me. And yeah, thank you so much for joining the chat.
Yeah.
Clink
and
drink. We will see you. Actually, next week, Jake and I will be doing an unboxing. See you next Saturday.
That's next Saturday?
Yep, here we go. Bye.